So another day. Slept pretty decent last night. Having breakfast. If you guys are curious to know what I eat on the road. So I got my coffee. I eat it with this. Got my oatmeal. Cliff Bar. This is the mess before I leave. My tent's over there. I'm still in the middle of packing. So.
And then the sound started dying on me, so what I'm saying right now doesn't match, but I'm basically telling everybody what it is that I'm going to be doing that day. I'm going to be heading down to Tucson and seeing what the road conditions are like. The night that I slept there was pretty good. They had showers, they had all that stuff, so I'd like to see more of that along my road. And I think that's about it. I have funny stuff to say, but I have no idea what I say.
Along the way.
So,
join
So I really wanted to see the ostrich farm, and it's right over there. But if I go, it means I gotta do 5 miles back, 5 miles up, and I gotta do another 5 miles. So it'll cost me about 20 miles just to see the ostriches. Ah! Why, Google? Why? Why, Google Maps? Do they not know? Do they not know that I need my ostrich fix? Do they not know that I'm like a heroin junkie without my ostrich? Ostriches! I say again, why ostriches? Why? So I'm on the north side of Tucson. I'm not in the city yet. I'm about 30 miles away. But Google Maps keeps sending me on these weird rabbit trails. So an example is, in some places it wants to put me on a bike trail that goes winding in all these different directions. So I have to ignore it and then just stay on the road. And then it keeps me on the road. And right now it wants me to go all the way around, and there's this bike trail that cuts right through the middle. It saves a lot of time, so I'm having to make continuous stops to recheck the map. And that's either because, hey look, Roadrunner, that's either because it's outdated or all this stuff is really new. And so I'd like to, the weather turned great. Like when I left this morning it was sunny and I thought it was gonna hit about the 90s, but the further I went south the cooler it got, and now it's overcast and it's not hot at all. What was difficult though is that coming to Tucson's I think it's a bit higher because I've been climbing a slight gradual climb the entire way, and I've had a headwind all morning. So you're like, oh, I've only done so many miles, why do I feel tired? Well, that's why. So, but I like the way it looks out here. It's so much nicer. You can see all this vegetation everywhere. This is the living desert. It's not like some of the places I passed earlier that you've seen in previous footage. So, and you can see like these are the beginnings, I think, of the outskirts of the city. I see a lot of suburbs popping up and starting to get a little more populous. I still don't see any like big stores or anything, but I mean, of course, that's going to change by the end of the ride. So, okay, hopefully we get to go through some other really cool spots for you guys to see. distance on a bike trail that was somewhat inaccurate, and it's Sunday. We're going through the downtown area of Tucson, so it's pretty empty. I figured that maybe during the week there's a lot of hustle and bustle. Also, I didn't want to stay on that trail for too much longer because I noticed that the further I went in, the higher that I started seeing just really large numbers of homeless population. I went under a tunnel and there was this guy asleep and I almost hit him. He was just like laid out in the middle of the tunnel. So I want to avoid that. We want to not run people over, you know? At any rate, I'm gonna be looking for a nice place to eat. I haven't had lunch yet and it's about 2 o'clock. And my body's starting to feel kind of petered out. Even though I had a good rest with my family for a couple days, I think that from the heat yesterday and then today, all this morning, it's been all slightly going uphill with fighting the winds. I'm just kind of feeling it. But overall, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty content. Wow, look at that. It's pretty cool. So I'm hoping that they have something nice to eat in the downtown area. But then it looks like everything's closed. So we will let you know. I. Speaking to multiple people. So we'll see you soon. So I came to get lunch at this incredible place called Nico's Mexican Food in Tucson. It's on the corner of 22nd and Cherry Belle. So if you're ever in Tucson and you want something really, really good, you have to come here. This place is fantastic and the hospitality is great. This is Yvonne.
Hi.
She's an incredible host. So when you come in here, ask for Yvonne. And yeah, so I think I've had like one of the best quesadillas that I've ever had in my life. There's something about the sauce was fantastic, but the hospitality was great. There's plenty of parking, so come on by and check it out when you guys get a chance. Nice.
Can you guys see the developing circle? I was gonna go to the Air Museum, but it was so far away. It was literally like 10 miles away from the hotel, and I didn't want to because I was so exhausted that I just didn't feel like adding an additional 10 miles to the ride. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys again on the next one.